Up to the first page because I think there's a chance they could take the number one defensive end on the board.
I'm ready to go.
Oh, I missed badly. Start green.
Over by the 12?
Yeah.
Adetokunbo Ogonji. Adekunbo
Oh, yeah.
Okondushi.
He's
Adekunbo Okondushi.
Yeah.
Adetokunbo.
Adekunbo Ogonji. Ogonji brings the kind of functional strength and relentless effort to make an early impact.
Like what? He can move furniture?
He can get open a jar of pickles, no problem. When you can't get that jar open, call on this fella.
Yeah, you're going to help me move a couch.
Okay, weak points. Ogonji isn't an edge burner. He's wound a little. What you looking at? Yeah. Don't talk to me like that. I got bills. He's wound a little tight. What was that?
Stop talking to me right now.
Like my wife coming home from work.
Got a lot on my plate.
Lighten up, Francis. It's not that bad.
I can't believe I agreed to do this.
Here comes Ogonji. There's always something the matter with him.
Delivering refrigerators from Best Buy.
His ceiling isn't particularly high, but his floor is reasonably solid. Again, with that functional strength and effort he showed at the collegiate level. So the big board's back. That was yesterday's highlight. The fellow with functional strength. As opposed to just strength, strength.
No, it's functional.
Functional as opposed to dysfunctional strength.
Yeah, if your car breaks down, he can push you to a gas station.
It's like you're strong in your big toe. Well, what's that going to do for you?
Zero.
You want functional strength. So as you can tell, some of these write-ups get a little silly, which is part of the reason we do this. This is how Felger and Mazz predict who the Patriots are taking at the draft. We chuck markers at draft magazines. Simple as that. Felger and Mazz's draft board and their big board and exclusive draft coverage is brought to you by the Peterson School, drafting the hardest working people in the trades in Woburn, Westwood, and now Worcester. Classes enrolling now at petersonschool.com today. Inside Linebackers. We'll do outside linebackers later in the program. So Mazz and Murray, again, they have little Nerf footballs with markers stuffed in the nose of them, and wherever that hits on the magazine or the cardboard is who they're going to take. I have the first page open here in my Athlon Sports Guide. Go ahead, Murray.
Here we go, Murray. Oh, good one. Hit number 30. Is that number 32? What is that?
Yep, 32. From Nick Bolton from Missouri. Okay.
Nick Bolton.
Okay. Put him on the board. All
right, hold on.
I'll read you the bios later in a minute. Got to go to a different page here. Okay, page 2 from the Athlon's Guide. Go ahead. Don't hit the equipment or me. Oh, good throw.
We've been nailing the pictures. That got the picture.
Yep. Well, okay, that got the picture, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or right next to it, either one.
If it got the picture, who the hell is this? Monty Rice. Monty Rice from Georgia. Okay. Put him on the board.
Love those SEC players, though.
Real quick. So, inside linebacker in need, Mazz?
Absolutely, yeah. They could use a good young linebacker. And young being the operative word. Like, they need good young impact players. They don't have many of those, not young ones.
So, inside linebackers, generally, it's not a really high drafting premium position, so it's rare for a lot to go up high, but maybe with their needs. All right, go ahead. This is the other draft magazine, page 2. Go ahead.
Oh, good one, Murray.
Good throw, Murray.
That was controlled,
yep,
too.
That was right.
See what happens when you refine your delivery?
Paddy Fisher, Northwestern.
Paddy.
Oh, he's Irish.
Paddy Fisher, Northwestern. Okay, stand by.
Is that Paddy?
Talk for a second.
Paddy, like with D's, like Patrick, or Paddy, like Patrick or Patricia? Like with Patrick and Paddy. Where's he from? Northwestern?
Yes,
he got no shot at taking
Paddy from Northwestern.
Seriously, a linebacker named Paddy from Northwestern is a place kicker at Florida State.
Nick Bolton, Missouri. 6 feet 232.
Oh, way too small.
Just 6 feet? He's tiny.
Way too small.
Not their kind of guy.
Oh, way too small.
This is a waste even to read it. Bolton isn't.
Yeah, he'll play in the SoC League.
Draft this guy to cover punts. Bolton is an aggressive, fast-flowing linebacker who seems to thrive off collisions, either with the ball carrier or with blockers. You want the ball carrier there, fella. His physical style and football character are off the charts. He diagnoses quickly and attacks downhill, looking for the shortest path to the ball. He moves with a suddenness that often catches blockers on their heels. He has plenty of pop as a tackler despite his relatively small size. Weak points. Obviously, Bolton's lack of length will become more problematic in the NFL, where his inability to keep blockers out of his chest will make it more difficult to work through traffic.
This guy's got no shot, if you ask me.
Nope,
Zero.
Not here. They think the linebacker's much bigger than that. Either
Was
way,
he on page 1?
he was on the first page, yeah.
That seems ridiculous.
That's pathetic.
Okay, well, let me do this is according to Athlon. He's their third inside linebacker. They have Parsons listed as an outside linebacker.
Okay, all right.
So I don't know if that, well, whatever. Okay, here's Monty Rice. 6'1", 235.
I just can't take many guys serious whose name is Monty. I just can't do it. I don't know what it is.
Another guy who I just don't think is big enough for them. A physical thumper. Rice was at the heart of Georgia's defense the past 2 years. He's fast to diagnose and attack as a run defender, planting his foot and moving quickly. He packs a punch when he arrives at the ball carrier.
How big is he again? Can you repeat that?
6'1", 235.
Too small.
Weak points. He's undersized.
Yep, there you go.
And that lack of length will show up when he tries to take on blocks at the NFL level. He might be relegated to a scheme that will keep him covered up. Not here. Well, I take that back. There's two gapping up front, so who knows? The size just doesn't profile for a Patriots kind of guy.
So can I just say quickly, I just looked up Gerard Mayo. He's listed as 6'2", 230. So could that have been his draft size coming in?
But it feels like he was much bigger than that.
Yeah, maybe he got bigger when he was here.
So, hey, whatever it takes.
Did you just clear your throat?
I died a little
tickle
Greek salad there left in there. Okay, this Paddy Fisher character from Northwestern.
Paddy.
6'3", 240. A little closer. Strengths. Coach on the field who made the calls for his teammates pre-snap.
Oh, Belichick loves that.
Consistently put his guys in a position to win. He reacts well to what he sees from quarterbacks and blockers. He's effective with angles and positions, high-effort player, consistently hustles to the ball, and wants to be a part of gang tackles. So let me just sum this up. He's smart, takes good angles, and wants to be in on gang tackles. He can't run. He's probably slow as molasses.
Just right up their alley. What day do they have him projected as?
6th, 7th round. Weaknesses.
Oh, they'll take him.
Fisher doesn't have the coverage chops to hold up outside of zone coverage in most situations. Lack of athleticism will make three-down linebacker chores in the pros difficult. Sufficient size for the position, but not capable of taking on blockers. So if he doesn't cover and can't take on blockers, what the hell is he doing?
He's a pile jumper.
He will get eaten up easily when forced to work between the tackles. Well, he's an inside linebacker where he's supposed to work between the tackles. This guy blows. He's a pile jumper. He's a pile jumping middle linebacker who can't play between the tackles.
From Northwestern.
Put him on the board. Sounds like their kind of guy. He'll be cheap.
Yeah, he's a special team. He's a three-down player.
Okay, you want to talk about the draft? You can. That Bruins minute, you can. The John Henry fiasco, which is what it is. Another fiasco for John Henry. It doesn't matter if it's American crap or British crap. He will step in it. He will find it and step in it. And he's done that again with this Super League nonsense. I have one other baseball item that I just want to get to off the top of the hour, and that is baseball coming back? Are the numbers up, the ratings up, or is baseball suddenly hot again, or at least lukewarm? I want to give you some data to maybe support that after Murray's 90-second update. No commercials. Don't go anywhere.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, Boston's home for sports is WBZ FM and HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub, the Beasley Media Group station.